A clarion call to the private sector to invest in the Sustainable Development Goals implementation. This insurance industry captain is suggesting firms must meet their share of the cost.
And all the players, everybody from government to private insurance to civil society to international agencies, they come together and they work with the United Nations to establish a very clear plan on how are they going to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. So number one. Number two, I feel the companies should allocate a minimum percentage of profit to these goals. It can be a part of their CSR, but I think it's time that companies start thinking on how do you give back to the society, number one, and how do you lead to the sustainable development of the country. So that's again important. Thirdly, if each of the company pick off on one or two of these sustainable goals and say this is the area that we are going to follow around the year, I think we will as an aggregate see a multifold effect and impact coming out of that.
In Uganda, according to government sources, the National Development Plan 3 is now 90% aligned to the SDGs. Mohammad Danish Eqbal, the Chief Executive Officer, Liberty Life Assurance, is also advising insurers to innovate around affordability given the current underlying challenges affecting uptake of financial services.
So, and also the tax system in the country sometimes add on to the cost of insurance. People who want to take credit, they get it at a very, very high cost. That's again a problem, because all of these is kind of enabling non-movement in terms of insurance progression as well as industrial growth. So what actually becomes issue in hand with the customer is that can she or he bear the cost of insurance?
According to the insurance regulator, in the last 8 years, industry-wide, gross written premiums have jumped from 108 billion shillings in 2014 to 245 billion shillings in 2021.